Okay.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome to 25K Explain. I'm glad you're here. And Lori suggested we start out in the kitchen here because I have some succulents and I had started some for our plant exchange. I started some Easter cacti, I guess. They're down here. And I was telling Lori they've been blooming ever since Easter. I can't believe it because usually they bloom and then they're gone, but I guess chalk it up to that strange year we've had.
Yeah, they can't keep up with anyway either.
This is a Thanksgiving cactus. This is actually Cliff's. That's an Echeveria. That is a jade plant. This is another Easter cactus. And I'm not sure what that is. That's another one of those that I got off the floor of the fair one year. And that's, of course, an aloe. Got a couple of those. So I guess we'll move outside now. And I've got my strawberries in these raised planters. And they've done pretty well this year. And then we'll go down this way. I guess we'll just start at one end of the yard and go to the other. You want to start out at the road and make the loop around? Okay.
Trees.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Blueberries? Blueberries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, blueberries. Okay. It's a little blurry on my end. And I have low bandwidth. Okay. So go ahead.
They're a northern high bush. The variety is called Kablooey, and they produced really well this year. In years past, and they've been planted 10 years now, they haven't done very well. So Cliff said this year he was going to pull them out of the ground. They produced their little hearts out this year. But after I listened to Melody's planters and not the plants that were bad. Anyway, moving on. These are our sunflowers, and they're about done, but the birds have been loving this. The goldfinches especially. And our daughter's going to feed them to her chickens. So we're letting them dry. We're gonna give her those. We had our zucchini and our spaghetti squash in this area, but they're all gone now. And we had some. This is our asparagus patch, and it did really well this year. After the fronds died back, I'll get in there and clean all that out. But that was a good producer this year. And then in this raised bed, these and truthfully, I just planted them because I thought they sounded neat. They turn red. Let's see. Oh, you can see that one starting to turn. They're supposed to be red and yellow, and they've got a lot of fruit on them, and also there's blooms. And then Cliff's got a bell pepper back here, and it's produced really well this year. And then we had yellow squash, and it's about done. There's a few still in there, a few blooms, but I think it's about over. We planted some more beans, and they're looking pretty good. Looks like they're getting ready to bloom. And then back here are tomatoes. And it took them forever to get ripe here. But now they're finally starting to turn. You can see, we've gotten several. I don't know. There's something going on here. they're still blooming. These are actually tomatoes that I found. That on there. What is that, Melody? Do you know? Anyway.
I can't see him real good. He's kind of.
Yeah, oh, okay.
He's an army worm. Yeah. I would agree with that.
Let me go over there. You stay there and I'll put stuff over. My neighbor gave me creeping thyme and oregano. So we've got that planted in those. And then the strawberries over there. Melody, did you hear me tell you I didn't watch your presentation on strawberries and I planted some with chives? Oops. I told you I was going to tell everybody all the bad things that I did not to do it.
It's all good. We all learn from all those things, and it might work for you, but usually
I'm not sure what you thought. Oh, I think I've got several little miracles here. We were we're gonna do the race art. So Cliff went over and took pictures. So that's what he's going to do for me next year. I was going to show you our Pacific Blue Junipers because they got a juniper tip blight and it really took hold last year. So now we're going to have to completely take 150 feet of those out. We actually called a landscaper and asked him about doing it and replacing all those with rock, and it was going to be cost prohibitive. So I told Cliff, I said, Cliff, we can do this. He just looked at me like, oh no. But anyway, I think we can. If we just take it a little at a time, I think we can kill them all back and then just cut them off at the root, at the ground, and then put that rock in there. So come back next year and see if we did. Well, we're too far away from the Wi-Fi, I guess, I've got some purple coneflower, and I've got some lavender, and I've got the crocosmia, and the hummingbirds really like that. So I'm going to try to maybe separate some of that and bring it for our plant swap. And then I've got great myrtle.
You want to go around front? We might be able to make it.
You think?
Let's try it.
Anyway, I like it because it has the real dark leaves and it's got the bright red blooms that just pops. It's really
We'll try it.
pretty. And let's see. Oh, Cliff's got an apple tree that he grafted.
Hummingbird.
I actually brought the rootstock and the scion from the conference that we had down in Murfreesboro that time.
Cool.
I forget what the rootstock was, but the scion was a snow apple. And Cliff grafted it, and there it is. It really has done well.
Yeah, that does look good.
Yeah. He's kind of proud of himself, I think. These are snowball bushes. And he cut those way back this spring, but they come out. They're going to have to be cut back again. This is a little rose that my neighbor gave me last year. And I thought it was dead. And we just about took it up, but it's come back out. And I really like the color of it. And then this is the black diamond crepe myrtle. I really like the black leaves.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
Mhm.
They are dramatic. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Yeah, I like the way that bright red just really pops against those dark leaves.
What kind did you say it was?
It's called a black diamond crepe myrtle.
Okay.
He's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had big arborvitaes out front here, and they just got too big. So we pulled those things out, and we planted. They were supposed to be small. This is supposed to be pygmy barberries.
Oh,
They
God.
don't look very pygmy, do they? No.
Those things bite.
That's why you can't trust the little things that come in there. These are supposed to be dwarf Alberta spruce. So we'll see how dwarf they stay.
Those are so soft. Have a really soft one and a mean one together. That's funny.
It's yin and yang.
Yeah.
This is in the world.
And then we've got the red bud.
You can see your
Oh,
stuff
can
now.
you see the juniper tip blight that's just decimated our junipers? It's just awful.
I can see the void space, but I really can't see on the.
Uh-huh. It's just, it got in there. It's kind of like fire blight in that I was telling Lori for a while we kept it out of there because we could keep it cut out and it would just fill back in. But last year it just got a real foothold and took over. So we've got to get all those out of there. But that's our fall project. Well, that about concludes. I don't know if you can see all the way down there or not where the flowers are, the cone flowers and the lavender and the crocosmia.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Can
Mhm.
you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a bird bath down there too?
I do.
Okay.
And Cliff's got a bluebird house.
Yeah.
We've
yeah.
had several families. I'll have to tell you a funny story about Cliff since he's not here. Cliff and the grapevine. He
I
was
love
out
funny
there eating
stories.
grapes.
Cliff and the Grapevine,
And,
it sounds like a children's
His hat
story.
flew off.
Oh, whoops,
And
what?
he bent over to pick up his hat, and a mockingbird came and pecked him on the behind. I happened to be looking out the kitchen window. He shot up, and I died laughing. But what it was, she had a nest in that grapevine, and that's why she was so protective of it. So I laugh about that every time I think about him. Anyway, I really appreciate you all coming and hope you'll come back. Maybe you'll see the improvements we make next year, hopefully.
Well, it looks really good.
Well,
Thank you. It's beautiful.
thank you. Does
And
anybody have any questions?
I think about writing a book titled Cliff and the Grapevine and tell it.
Yeah, you do that, Mary.
Somebody to illustrate it, you know. It could be a bestseller, I'm sure, in that genre.
Cliff's Quandary.
Oh, yeah, we've got some funny stories. He keeps me laughing.
Very cool.
And just so you need to see her front door real quick. She has a beautiful wreath to match her outfit today. Look, it matches her outfit. I don't think she did it on purpose, but see,
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
isn't that beautiful?
Very nice. Did you make that yourself?
No, I didn't. A neighbor actually gave that to me.
She's saying no because she doesn't want to have to make 20 more of those.
But it matches Martha perfectly.
I guess when you're a styling babe, you're a styling babe. You can't help it, you know.
There you go. Very nice.
Well, you all have been so nice to come visit me tonight. And I thank Lori for coming straight from work to do this because everybody knows I'm a technophobe. I don't know how to do anything.
Well, obviously, I didn't do very well either. So.
Well, I think that was our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, sometimes you just never know about those things. Yeah. But it's all good. We got it recorded. I think, well, I was telling Lucy my bandwidth was low a time or two, so I don't know if that was just me or if it was on y'all too. So hopefully we got a good recording though, and we'll have it for perpetuity's sake. And Cliff will know what you told us.
Yes, he will. I'll have to show him. I'll tell him myself.